I'm gonna reveal my niche store strategy that allowed me to make $800,000 in sales in 2 months. Hey guys, my name is Sagar. In this video, I'll be sharing with you guys the exact strategy starting from how I found my products, how I build my store, and how I run my ads. And I actually created a sample store for you guys so you guys can follow along step by step. So if you guys watch the whole video, you'll have all my dropshipping secrets so you can take your own store from 0 to 6 figures even further, so you can finally quit your job and buy some Gucci shoes, or even better, start traveling the world with your loved one so you can see the beauty of this world with your own eyes. So just to show you guys some proof, we'll jump into my computer. I do this for a living, so right here, as you guys can see, from October 25th to December 25th, during like the Christmas Black Friday season right here, you can see most of the money came right here, but this were like $1,000 days right here. So just to refresh for you guys so you guys know it's real, I'll just go November 1 to 30th. As you can see, we made like 6 figures here. And then December, where we make the most of the money. I know a lot of people who do like a $115,000 to $60,000 a day, which they are super unprofitable and they use that screenshot for the rest of their lives. But this is not the case here. You guys can see I'm doing 50,000 consistently for I think 6-7 days, and then eventually we scale down, you know, as the product became unprofitable. So that's enough for the numbers. So let's just get to the where you guys came here for the free dropshipping course on how I made $800,000 in 2 months by one and only Sagar Miller. All right, so first, this is the execution plan. This is how you're gonna want to structure. We'll only dropship one product. We'll only do dropshipping, none of that branding, none of that stuff. But we'll position like it's a major brand. No private labeling. We're not gonna order inventory. We're just gonna dropship. We're gonna position like it's a major brand. How are we gonna do that? We're gonna use really good logos. I'm gonna cover how you can do that. We're gonna use a really good looking website. What's the difference between a regular and a good looking website is usually a good color combination. And when the colors kind of align perfectly, that makes a really good website, and simple. Nothing too much going on. Simple website, you know, no scammy stuff. What I did was you want to use fast shipping. You want to use a US supplier. How you find that? You just go on AliExpress and select ship from US. That's how still to this day how I found my US suppliers. It usually costs about $3 to $5 extra for fast shipping from US, which is definitely 100% worth it. I would definitely invest $300 to $500 in each product. So we're gonna use a niche store so we can upsell products easily. You know, on one product store, it looks kind of weird if we upsell products. So we're gonna use a niche store, but we're gonna try to upsell products from the same US supplier so they get there together, and our US supplier will actually make sure that they get there together, and he will provide better quality because we are buying more stuff, and it will be way easier when you do fulfillment stuff because you can just send the CSV file straight to the supplier, you know. But again, it's just an optional thing to make your process easier. If there's an upsell product your US supplier doesn't have, just move on, you know, find a different supplier. This is the biggest one. You want to get a nice packaging, really nice packaging. You'll be surprised how cheap these boxes are. They're from 40 cents to $1 to $2, just something. It depends on your product, you know, but really nice packaging, some solid looking packaging, which will help in perceived value will be higher of the product when they get it, you know. And after testing, we'll focus on creating our own content. We'll create our own content, so we're definitely ahead of the game. But during the testing phase, I just like to use what's available on the internet. And the last step is you want to smash the like button right now. So smash the like button right now. So that's the execution plan. So how to find products to sell. One thing you gotta understand though, it's a little bit more than a product. You know, most people think just because you know, oh, I know this YouTuber selling this product, I'm gonna be successful. That's usually not the case. Winning products are really easy to find. It's just you have to make it work by using the right ad creatives, by positioning in a way where people are intrigued to buy that product, you know. So don't just think because you find another dropship product you're gonna be successful. That's definitely a step in the right direction, to believe me. If someone else is selling it, that's definitely a step in the right direction. Make sure 20 plus profit margin, and if you're doing a US supplier thing, make sure it's $25 plus, because that $5 will be used to cover shipping from US. It doesn't, a lot of people think it has to be problem solving. That's not the case. It doesn't always have to be problem solving. Consumerism is on the rise. If you don't know what consumerism is, people just love spending money. They want to feel good. It's just spending money feels good. Buying stuff feels good. That's consumerism. Consumerism, basically spending all your money and waiting for the next payday and spending all your money again and then waiting for the payday. That's just consumerism. You know, people love spending money on their passion, snowboarding, skateboarding, you name it, you know, all the passion they have: hiking, camping, hunting, shooting, whatever, you know. Love spending money on their kids, you know, pets, gifts. A lot of people buy gifts online nowadays, house decor, just decoration stuff for the house, like plants like this. This is kind of extreme, but a lot of house decor stuff does get sold through AliExpress. This is the bottom line. If other people are selling it, if that product is selling online, sell that product. You will always have a higher chance if someone is selling a product. That's what basically a winning product is, you know. Someone else is selling it, you will have good chances of making that product work. Winning product doesn't just mean magically you're gonna make money. It just means your chances are really good to make that product work. How do we actually find that product? Easiest way is to use DropPoint, which is only $5. So this has been my favorite tool recently. So all you do is go on droppoint.com and you log in and all that stuff. I actually give you an affiliate link, so all you do is you go to live advertisement filter. You can even go to winning advertisement, same stuff, but I like going to live advertisement filter. I'll scroll right here on the way down, and I'll do show me all the ads that have more than 600K views. You can even do million if you want to go extreme. And you'll see the first ad we see is right here. Let's see if it's a dropshipping ad, because there's a lot of time it's just product ads. I'm not sure if it's a dropshipping product or no. So what we do is you just click now, shop now, and you just check it on AliExpress if a dropshipping product. But this is how you kind of find them. You can see 1.2 million views. Let's see. It's a really good way to find a lot of coming up ads. This is definitely a dropshipping product. I have actually seen this. It's basically a slim thinner. The ad is not the best. They still got really good views though, but there are better ads where it's like a chubby woman using it and she's wearing a dress and she got little buns here, but then she wore that and it looks perfectly, you know, the whatever the, you know, the, what they call this thing, whatever it is, you know, you guys get the idea, you know, whatever that is. It's a really good way to, you know, get ads. Let's say what other ads there are. This is a good product. A lot of them are non-dropshipping ads too, but most of them are selling products, so it's always a good idea. I received my moon lamp, you know, moon lamp been around for like 3 years now. It's still selling because it's an evergreen product, so it's still a good product to sell. Boom. And all you do is you click on shop now. So that's what I like about it. You kind of have the whole thing and you can go through it and see what you like, see what you don't like, and really good, you can kind of go down their whole funnel. So that's how I find product. And I just scrolled I spent like an hour on there, and one product that I really liked. So this is the product that I really liked. So it's basically a pet fountain where it kind of drops water and pets drink it. I know a lot of people are thinking, why don't they just drink from the bowl? It's just an unnatural concept for pets. I know a lot of pets do drink from the bowl, but some pets don't, especially the new puppies or pets that are just adopted. It's just so unnatural to drink from the bowl because they want to drink moving water. Even my dog does it. He'll spill his water and then he'll drink it off the ground. That's just you know, a pet thing. So that's why I choose this product. And you can go on their website, which looks pretty average, you know, something like this. So great options, you know. So that's the product I went with. You can even use Facebook feed with Turbo Ad Finder. Basically what that means is you just go to your facebook.com right here, and there's this extension called Turbo Ad Finder. You just turn it on and it will just basically only show you sponsored ads, and you'll start seeing some dropshipping ads and you can follow up. The only problem with that is it's kind of limited on what you use. If you are, let's say you like a lot of dogs, it will show you a lot of dog ads, you know. If you get targeted by a lot of ClickFunnels, I get a lot of ClickFunnels ads. Sometimes I don't get that much dropshipping ads, but you can still, there's ways around it. But that's why I think DropPoint is really good. It's like a mixture of everything, you know, and you see like crazy products. And right here, the best thing is I think I can, you know, do by views right here. And there's even like, you can go by button type, make sure it's shop now. You can even do only US ads, so that's even better right here. You can do US ads. So I kind of like this a little bit more, and it's only $5, so I think it's definitely worth the money. Check it out. I'll leave the affiliate link below, or you can get it in the slide. And like I said, just keep it simple. Finding a product is not that big of a deal. What you want to do is pick 5 to 6 products and test the best you like, the most product in all the 5 to 6 products. Just choose a product and focus on running traffic. That's the biggest thing. Most people don't run traffic. They just make a store, and they don't even have a product in their mind. You want to have a product, you know. You don't want to fill your store with a bunch of products. Just 1 or 2, 3 products, that's enough. Even if it's a niche store, you don't need 100 products. 2, 3, 4 products is just fine. Focus on running products, you know. It's just keep it simple. Find a way, pick a method to find winning products, and then just focus on running traffic. And this is the biggest thing. There's a really good video by this guy Nate. You are stuck in a kiddie pool. It just kind of tells you that most people, what they do is they like to do the easy stuff, and that's just a human behavior, you know. We hate failing, making mistake, or whenever we get overwhelmed, we always leave projects on the side, and that's always the case, you know. So that's why you get stuck in the kiddie pool. Basically what it means, why you're stuck there, you don't want to run traffic. What people are just doing is they're fixing their description. They go there and they run probably one $5 ad, it doesn't work. They go back there, they change the product. They didn't even test the product, they change the product, and then what they do is try to fix their logo and multiple stuff like that. So it's a really good video where you're just kind of talking about, you just go back to do the easy stuff. You actually want to do the hard stuff, which is focus on running traffic and actually losing money. I know losing money is never fun, but that's just a business thing, you know. You have to kind of put money into there to see some results back. That's just a business thing, you know. We hate failing or making mistake, and that's what usually hold people back. And you have to test some products, you know. It's never gonna be the case where you just test one product and it's gonna blow up. Most of the time you just don't get it right the first time, and that's just another business thing. You never get it right the first time. You just kind of try again and again. There's multiple ways to run traffic: Instagram, Facebook ads. A lot of people are even doing Google ads. Facebook ads is my personal favorite because it's kind of really scalable. But whatever you like, you should go with that, you know. I think Facebook is a really good one because there's so much videos available and so many experts on YouTube where you can go ask for their help. So I think Facebook is really good. I'll always keep this section in the middle so all the people who left lose this thing. So I had this mentorship giveaway from my last 3 months ago video, and this is the guy that won, Chris Dankel. And you know, I had people comment this, and I asked him, tell me a little bit about yourself and you're currently with dropshipping. He actually made a video and he sent me the link, and it's a pretty good video. I will watch it at the end, but that's what a good example of it caught my attention. That's why I chose this guy. So I'm doing another course giveaway. It's not more like a mentorship. I'm working on my course, so I want to do like beta testing, like 2-3 people. So I'm gonna choose one winner from this video. So all you have to do is comment below a little bit about yourself, I mean who you are and where are you currently with dropshipping, and then you want to use your whatever your Instagram username is, put that at the end of your answer, whatever your username is. So do that, comment below if you want to enter the course giveaway, where I will you know, you'll join my course for free, and then you'll be able to go through the series. And it's kind of like a beta testing thing, so feel free, you know, hop on there. And next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna optimize our website, you know. So I actually made a sample website for you guys to follow along. So it's just, I didn't buy any domain, but of course you wanna buy the domain Pets7 or whatever it is. This is how it's gonna look on mobile, right here. Again, I'm sorry for the colors. I just couldn't find the colors. I just used it, but I'm gonna explain everything through it. So if I was gonna sell this product, it would look something like this, you know. There's pictures right here. Right here, there's another cat picture. I found all this picture through AliExpress, and another thing I did was I just typed in pet water fountain Shopify. That's exactly what I did, and I just go through these few listings, and that's how I find a lot of these pictures. And what I did was I even used their description, so I'll go through a lot of them and I tailored my description how I like it. And there's a really good hook in one of these thing that was want to stay healthy, and then I just change up the thing. Usually I don't mess with the description that much. I just use I'll find my best competitors and I go after them. But you'll see I changed this part up because I didn't like it, but I used the same gift from them. I kept the same text, same picture, but then I changed this a little bit because I didn't like that much. I could have added more stuff, but I just didn't put that much effort into a description. But you can literally go here or go on Amazon and get more of that description right here and add and switch it up. But I think their description was really good, so there is really no need for me to reinvent the whole thing, and it's completely, you know, I wouldn't, some people call it unethical, but I think it's worse. You're allowed to model after someone if you want to, so that's what I did. I make it a little bit better. There is more flatter. I just make sure I have good bullet points. And what I use, I'm using a different typography text. That's why it looks really good to me. And another picture, and I just tell them, hey, send me an email at this, which it's not a real email, but it's just for you guys, not sold in stores. They don't have that, so they just ended it right there. It just looks like a little mess. I'm not a fan of that, but I like this. Order now to receive 4 to 7 day expedited shipping, assuming we're gonna sell it from USA, and money back guarantee, blah blah blah, all this stuff right here. And click the buy now button. Only thing my product page is missing is its review. So you want to add reviews. They have reviews right here, so I'll add some reviews like that here, and that will complete the product page. I will make something like this. Another thing I want to mention is this product costs about $20 from AliExpress, and I'm gonna sell for $49. I know my competitors is selling for $35.99, but I personally think $49.99 is not far-fetched of an idea, because if you ever go to a pet store, you'll see like usually pet owners spend that much money, you know, their dog feed or whatever, that cost about $50. So that's not a far-fetched idea, $50, and different plugs right here also, which is great. Add now, buy now button, and they click buy now, and then just go to checkout, you know. So another thing I did the logo right here. You guys can see Pets Heaven, just a little logo which matches the theme. So what I did was I went on canva.com and I just literally let's do this. I clicked this and I changed this text right here. I just did it Pet Heaven, and that's the whole logo right here. And it was super simple, and then I downloaded that and boom, my logo was done. Right here, I tried to match the color, did not make any sense. So that's another thing. This is more like a gut feeling, you'll never know. But I can tell this color just doesn't make perfect sense. So I'll try to change the color if I was really gonna sell this product. I'm not gonna sell this product, but I'm just using for example, but I would change the color, match it a little bit more. So let's just go to the home page. And homepage, just make it super simple. Don't overthink your homepage. Most people not gonna go your homepage, but even if they do, you want to make sure it lives up to the hype. My best friend has a tail. If they click shop now, it will take them to the straight pet page right here. Time spent with pets, it's never wasted. It's a little bit about our brand. Pet makes our life awesome. Let's make their lives awesome too. We started our company with the motive to serve our pets' basic needs, blah blah blah. Let's continue making them smile. It's supposed to be them. Featured product right there, and I added a little upsell product, calming pet bed, a little gift right there. You want to add some reviews right here and some picture reviews just like this. You know, there's a picture of a cat using the product, and then I just make a name and make up a review right there. And at the footer, make sure you add this terms of service privacy policy, because this is, you're legally supposed to have this on the footer right here, and looks good. You know, that will actually, there's a lot of improvement you can make on this store, but if you run traffic to this store, you can make sales. So don't overthink it. That's what I tell people. First test a product. If a product is good enough, it will actually get you sales, and then you optimize with time. What else you can do on this? You can definitely, you know, add a timer, just a subtle timer. I don't think so there is any need for security badges anymore. You can add them if that really makes you happy, but believe me, it's not a necessity. But other than that, something like this will get the job done, you know. If I was to sell it, I would even order the product right away. So by the time I'm testing, if it works, I can actually take pictures, because you can see the pictures are not the best, but they will do the job right, and they look pretty average. So another few things you can do to optimize your website, you can increase your website speed. What you want to do is go on Fiverr and just search website speed optimization, and they'll charge you like $60 to $100, and they'll increase your speed, which helps a lot, especially when you're scaling. You want to add a big moving add to cart button and change text to buy now button. So what I'm talking about is, so you know how the add to cart buttons are really small, you want something like this. You want to tell your guys, hey, can you have like a moving add to cart button, so you see how it's moving, and you want to change the text to add to cart rather than it should say buy it now or buy now or something like that. That will help a lot, you know. And add 2 to 3 more buy now button all over the product page. So what that means is basically You want to tell him, hey, this add to cart button should actually move and it should be really big. See how the text is small, the text is, you want it really big, and have him add another one right here, and have him add another one after reviews. And the funny thing is, this will only cost you like $10 to $15. So that's definitely worth the money. Picture reviews, you know, each review should have about 20 to 40 words. That will definitely add layer to reviews. People actually read reviews more than you think. All the people read reviews. It's all about reviews, so want to put a lot of time into reviews. Use a basic upsell app, you know, that's more like after you start testing and getting some momentum. But my favorite is discounted upsells. It just basically pop up at the checkout page and be like, hey, you want to add this product for 40% off, and it's only $20 or something like that. Really good logo, which Canva will get the job done. I already showed you guys on canva.com. It's really easy to make a logo. Actually, I want to do an analysis of my graph for the money I made. I want to show you guys profit because I know a lot of you guys want to know. So the November profit I made was about 21,000, and this I go by monthly profit, so I really don't know how much I made from 800K, but I know my November profit was 21,000, and the profit for December was around 86,000, but actually I only got 70,000 because I lost 16,000. A lot of people seem like that they scale within one day, but that's not the case. You see from November 1st to, I just start pressing it on November 1st to like 30th. So I was testing this product right here, and this was all the testing phase. It took about 20 to 24 days to like finally find the hang of the product. I tried it for a bunch of stuff, and then this is where I started getting momentum, these 4 or 5 days. And then when I start scaling the product and I looked back, you know, as you can see right here, it's at $1,000, and then I scaled it to 30,000, you know. So this is just, I want to show you, like, you just don't scale a product like crazy to this like within 3-5 days. It usually take a time about, and I scaled it really aggressively. If you're just starting out, you want to take it super slow, you know, and this is why you want to take it super slow. So I want to show you my graph for this, and you'll see what happened here. So I'll go by first 15 days. So this is what happened. I was making good money, and this is where the product started kind of acting funny right here, you know. So I was like, oh, let me fix it. I tried fixing it, and I tried to scale it again aggressively, forcefully, and I lost about $16,000 on these 2 days, December 12 and December 13. So you guys can see right here, I only made 28,000. I actually spent $33,000 in ad revenue that day because I was trying to forcefully, aggressively scale the product. So that's why I kind of don't recommend newbies going for this, where you aggressively scale the product. Just go slow, you know, you're making money every day, so just keep building it up on that, put all the processes together, you know. I would have a profit margin of 86,000, but on those 2 days, I lost like $16,000. And that's just, you know, something that comes with business. You lose money, you make money. But that's why I don't recommend people aggressively scaling it unless you have made substitutional amount of money. Because if you think about it, what if that thing right here, the dip right here, would have happened around this area, you know? Let's say you were starting out and that happened right here. You know, you haven't even made any money and you already lost like $16,000 just because you was aggressively trying the product, and now you're probably in credit card debt. So you want to avoid that. Just go slow. Don't take it things too aggressively. And right here, you know, profit for December is about 70,000. For dropshipping, you know, usually bigger the number, profit margin drops. You know, I know a lot of people are probably looking at it. Oh, you made 800, about 800K, and the profit is only like 86 to 90,000. And that's just how it is with dropshipping. You get like you keep 10 to 12%. And I know a lot of people you're thinking, you know, but I know this guru, he makes 35%. But yeah, if you're making $1,000 a day, of course you can have a profit margin of 35,000. But if you scale to like 50,000 or 50,000, usually profit margin drops. Not always, but usually on a broader scale, it does usually drops and stay around 10 to 12% for dropshipping. But believe me, never get caught into that where you think, oh, I'm just gonna scale it down. I'm only gonna make $2,000 a day because I'm making 30% profit margin. Never do that. Believe me, you'll always make more money when you scale up, when you make more money, when you throw big numbers, you know, as Shopify. So another profit margin. There's a lot of people complain about profit margin, and I think that's just, you know, shows that they have never run a dropshipping business at scale. When you run something over 6 figures, over multiple 6 figures, you know, 800K, of course the profit margin are usually around 10 to 12%. And this was one of my thing. When I first started, I did like, I think my fourth month I did about 120K, And all these gurus was saying like how profit margin is supposed to be 30%, 35%. And I was also like, why my profit margin is 12 to 14%? But the reality of is most people doesn't calculate payment processor fees, and they don't calculate VAs and other stuff. So don't get caught into that. If you're getting a 12 to 14% profit margin and you are scaled past 3,000, 3,500, you are pretty good. You're solid. You know, as long as you're profitable, you're solid. You know, so profit is the thing you want to look at. It's definitely possible to do 20% plus profit margin, but on a general scale, like I told you guys, don't feel like you're doing something wrong if you have less than 20% profit margin. That's completely normal. All right, so testing the product, you know, first you want to do is want to get ad created from Fiverr. You go on Fiverr, search dropshipping video ads or just video ads, or you want to go on Facebook and search 100 video ads and just get 2-3 videos done. It will cost you about $50 to get 2-3 videos. And I think they will make the best video. But if you want to do it yourself, you can, you know, just go on Facebook, go on YouTube, all over the search, and search for pet water fountain review, pet water fountain reviews, and just get all this video and put it together yourself in a thing. But that's just going back to, you know, people do that. Remember that I talked about where in the video we say you just go to what's easy, you know. So if you create your ad yourself, you'll always self-doubt yourself or whether I made the ad good enough or not, because you know these people right here, these are professionals. They know how to make ads. They've been doing it for a while. So I just let them take care of that department. You know, it's always going to be a good option, but you can definitely learn, you know, your little skills in video editing, which will definitely help. And you have multiple options. You can either test a product on Facebook or Instagram, but eventually most people's end goal is to hop on Facebook ads or Google ads or some kind of ads where they can scale the product, you know. So how you test on Instagram way is this. So you want to find influencers and you schedule posts, and then you do STLB. If you don't know what STLB means, smash the like button right now. All right. So basically finding influencers, it's one hell of a job, you know, because most of the time they don't respond. But this is all you have to do. Whenever you find an influencer, don't overthink it. Just send them a message. You send them a bunch of emojis, business inquiry. Hey, how much for a 4-hour shout out? That's it. That's all you want to know, how much they charge. And remember, focus on engagement, not followers. A lot of people do this. See, oh, this account has 1 million followers. It does not matter. You want to know how much likes they get, how much comments they get. If for some case Instagram has banned you from looking at other people's likes, which they did on my account, what you can do is go and log in from your laptop. That way you can look at how many likes they get, how many comments they get, you know. And you have to try different pages. It's never gonna be you just found a page and boom, you're gonna start making money. It's never the case. You have to try different pages. Not every single product can be easily promoted on Instagram influencers. Remember that, you know, its products are different. Some products it's so hard to promote through Instagram. Use hashtag. How do you find these influencers? So this is my biggest advice to you. I would recommend create an Instagram account, and you want to use hashtags in the similar niche, and you want to start engaging in similar content. Let's say you want to do a fitness product, or what we are doing in this one, we are actually selling a pet product, you know. So what I would do is I would start liking dog videos, cat videos, you know. I'll use hashtag dogs, and all the top posts, I'll like them and follow a few pages, and I'll do that comment hello emojis. What will happen, and then I'll close my Instagram. I'll come back 1 hour later, and you'll see your explore page is filled with the cat and dog videos. And those are literally the best pages. All the videos or pictures on explore page are the best pages to promote on, because all the page that hits the explore page, it's your best bet to make money, you know. These are the best pages to promote on, no cap. They will make the best bang for your buck because they're an explore page. That's the whole point of running an ad on Instagram, to try to get on the explore page, you know, so you can explore the feature, and you want to still make sure they have a solid engagement too, other than a explore page. So even if it doesn't hit the explore page, you can still make your money back, you know. And how do you explore your sales on Instagram? If you don't want to go on Facebook, it's called the UTM link. UTM link, it's just such an advanced concept. I'm not gonna cover in this video, you know. I'll probably cover it in my course. It's just super advanced. What it is basically is just shorten your, every single link you have has their own analytics, so you can track, like let's say you have 10 different links and you can give that to 10 different influencers, and you can track which sales came from which influencer, and that's how you explode or multi-scale with Instagram influencers, you know. That's literally what I use on my 4-page. We have like theme pages for my store, so that's what we use. We use UTM link to see where money is coming from which page, you know. So that's what you want to use. Just an advanced concept you have to kind of learn on your own. It's just advanced concept, or it's probably going to be in my course. So FB ads, how you want to do with FB ads, I said that enough times on my, you know, on my channel, but let's just go through one more time. One campaign, you start with 10 ad sets. If you are really good with the budget, I would definitely recommend going 20 ad sets, you know, $5 each. You go with worldwide, exclude all the bad traffic countries, countries like you want to exclude. So even exclude Greece now, because I just heard from my supplier, he's saying there's like a $15 charge for shipping all the products to Greece. So Greece, India, Pakistan, third world country where the currency is not that solid, all those countries you want to exclude bad traffic countries. You want to do all ages unless it's an age specific products. You want to leave genders all unless it's a gender specific product. In this case, our pet, whatever, it's not a gender based product, so we're gonna leave it off. And you want to start with edit placement. So this is the placements I go with. I go with Facebook news feed, Facebook, Instagram feed, Facebook video feeds, and Instagram Explorer, you know. And you want to pick related keywords. This is where a lot of people overthink, but like I say, it's pets. You just use your common sense and you just come up with words. Pets is a really good one. Another really good way to find it is just go on AliExpress, you know, just search, or go on Amazon.com. Just go on Amazon.com and just literally search pet water fountain. You'll see that they're targeting certain words which people search for, and that's what you want to go with right here. And all the keywords right here: cat, pet, a dog, what else? Small dogs, small to medium dogs. And then again, then you can go with something like American Kennel Club. It's like a club for dogs. All the keywords you want to go to different one right here: dog and cat water fountain, fountain for dogs. So we are kind of running dog feed, cat feed, dog bowls, all that stuff. Just basically related keywords, you know. So this is how it will look. It will say right here, one campaign, it should say, rather than it should say pet water fountain. You do that. So right here, it's gonna be 10 ads. So you can, I would recommend 20, you know, if you have a budget, definitely go with that. And you edit it. And now you talk about this. Make sure website is always purchased. There's no need to be doing anything else. Then you scroll down, $5 budget, started with $5, does ads, is completely great. Still work to this day. Custom audience blank right here. I usually sometimes go with United States, but you can go worldwide excluding bad traffic countries. But going with United States is just fine, you know. It's not gonna make, it's just gonna make a big, it just depends on the product. Product like this, I know in America is the biggest pet thing. Like a lot of people have pets, so I want to target with the United States. But if it was a product I'm not sure if it's a high in demand in the United States or in worldwide, then I would definitely go worldwide, you know, gender, all. And right here where it's a hair removal, boom. This is where I'll start just doing words. Dog, something you just come up with: dog groomer, dog trainer, dog walker, dog handler. Come on, and you just do pet smart. There's so many words, you know. Don't overthink it. Just use suggestions. The suggestions are really good one. You go with pet smart, and then you do suggestion. You boom, see how many you have. So just don't overthink it. Drop something that's between 1 to 50 million, and that will get you, the Facebook will get to work. They'll try to get you some sales, you know. Ad creative will have 10 times more impact than the interest. If you pick your interest dog related, that job is done, you know. There's not much you can do. What you can do is right here, the ad creative. You want to make sure you have 3 ad creatives, and make sure that, you know, you got them done from a professional where you're pretty sure that these ad creatives are gonna work, and just different ad creatives. And remember, ad creative is what's gonna make the biggest difference in the whole process of dropshipping. Ad creative is gonna make the biggest difference, you know. Mostly a lot of products will break even in the beginning, you know. Don't fall into that thinking like you wanna spend, you're gonna put $50 and the first day you're gonna have a $500 day, which sometimes happen, but usually it's not gonna be the case 95% of the time. So remember, be ready to break even. If you're spending $200 in first 3-4 days, expect to make about $150 to $200 back. If you do that, that means it's a product worth pursuing. If you got no traction, no sales, nothing like that, I would move on to a different product. You can do troubleshooting, but if a product gets 0 sales, after spending $200, I really like to just quit on that product. I'll just go with a different product. You can even use a CBO campaigns. A lot of people test like this and they are having success, so try that. Same process, everything about stays the same. All you do is use Cohere, edit the campaign name, and you turn on the campaign budget optimization. And usually I like to go with $200 to $300. Some people are doing $100. I just don't think that's enough money for Facebook to do the magic, so I'll go with $200 and I'll just publish it, and boom, that's about it. So you can do CBO. It's kind of your preference, you know, there's no right or wrong, you know, whichever you feel comfortable with, but make sure you stick with that. If you test with CBOs, try to test all the campaign with CBOs. All right, so scaling, you know, our Facebook ads, how are we gonna scale after 3 to 5 days? What are you gonna do? Remember, don't take this, whatever I'm telling you, literally. It's still a guideline, you know, 3 to 5 days. I look at the numbers, this could vary, but on a general scale, you know. So after 3 to 5 days, I'll duplicate ad sets with 3 to plus sales. So what I'll do is, I'll just go here and I'll everything that got me a sale. And that's why I like to use $5 ad sets, because it get complicated. If this $200 campaign works really good, what I have to do is I actually pick the one that got me the most sale. I would duplicate that 10 times into a new campaign just to avoid the mess. But if it's $5 ads, that's what I'm gonna assume right now, that you're running $5 ad sets, interest ad sets. So let's say this ad set got me 3 sales. After 3 to 5 days, I duplicate this 10 times. You can do this either in the same campaign or the new campaign, just depend how you manage stuff, you know, and I'll do duplicate. Another thing I like to do is pick new suggestions, you know. So I'll go here, I'll duplicate this, and then I'll go and edit, and let's say there's the interest that got me the most sales were, let's say, dog grooming, you know, that got me the most sales, dog grooming. So what I'll do is I'll select the suggestions for that dog grooming, and then I'll test all these ones right here: dog behavior, dog powder, dog walking, dog health, and dog training. So that's what I'll do. Another thing I'll do is, already told you guys, winning ad sets 10 times into a new campaign. The whole goal of doing all this stuff is to reach about 30 to 50%. Right now, I try to reach to 60 to 80 purchases before launching lookalike, but 30 to 50 purchases is still good, you know. You just launch first, ignore that 3 to 5 days, because it's probably already gonna be, you know, 10 to 12 days till you get to that stage, and you wanna launch video views 95% lookalike audience, and then you wanna launch 50%. Depends on, you know, you'll see. Of course, if you, I'm guessing this is your first time, but over the span of a time, you'll see that your ad accounts react good to certain amount, kind of lookalikes, you know. For me, it's maybe 95%, and it's the value-based interest. So that's what I always do. I even do view content. At the end, I'll run all of them, but in the beginning, I use my best interest to give me the best chance possible. Another really good way to scale is like a little bit aggressively. So this is, we are still sticking to basic ones. Another really good one, just launching a bunch of $5 lookalike art. Let's say you got to 200, 300, 400 sales. All the lookalike audience you launch for VV 95% and VV 50% or 75%, whatever you launch, right? They all are doing really good. What I will do is I'll create all the possible lookalike audience, and I'll create a new campaign called scaling. I'll do scale 1 or whatever you want to name it, you know, scale Sagar Miller. Let's name that one right here. And what I'll do is I'll just have at least, I would say, 140 ad sets. It's usually going to be 140 ad sets, because there's 14 different kind of lookalike audience you can make, and I'll create 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4%, all the way 10%. So I'll have 140 ad sets times 5. That's a really good way to scale, and gives you the best chance of not losing a lot of money, you know. Another way, if you want to scale really aggressively, how I scale with to the 50,000 per day, that's just launching CBO campaigns. You know, you just launch a bunch of CBO campaigns, lookalike campaigns at $500. I just launch them at $500. Sometimes if I'm really confident, then I'll launch them at $1,000. You know, they do really good, you know. But you can even start with $200 if you want to test the water. Start with $200. That's what I always used to do. Start with $200. Start with $5 ad sets. So remember, go slow, don't get aggressive. I don't want you to be losing 10,000 in one day, you know. Just go slow with the scaling process. Another really that's new on the market, you know, I tested this and it works great, you know, no targeting. So what this is, basically you make a new campaign, scale campaign or whatever, and then you literally leave everything blank. No interest, no lookalike audience, everything blank basically, and you go with automatic placements. And once you get to advanced scaling, when you have 500 plus purchases, I would recommend you go to automatic placements. They do really good after 500 purchases when Facebook get the hang. And what you do is right here, you just raise the budget to crazy number, the 1,000. I personally tried 3,000, that didn't work for me. The maximum I went to was 1,500. It did really good, but then again, that's where it comes in, manual bidding, all that crazy kind of stuff. But like I said, don't worry about that. Try to get your first sale. That's where I gave you guys a bunch of options of scaling, because some gonna work for you, some not gonna work for you, but the one that I gave you will be enough for you to get to 2 to 3K a day. And after that, I would recommend you invest in a really nice course where they talk a lot about all this advanced scaling strategy that will help you a lot. Use CPO plus lookalike audience. That's still my go-to strategy because it gives me the fastest chance to make the most money. Just use campaign budget optimizer and a bunch of lookalike audience, and I launch them at $200, but then I'll raise the budget $500, $1,000 up. Usually I try to keep them around 1,000 because I know after that the starting to get unprofitable unless you have bidding on. But that's just advanced stuff. Launch retargeting ads. I don't know why it's chilling here. You should launch retargeting ads after you get 20 to 30 sales. That's a really good time to launch retargeting ads. And this is the secret of the retargeting ads. Launch a bunch of ad creatives, not ad sets, ad creatives. So when you launch retargeting ads, make sure, so right here, so let's say this one is add to cart but no purchase. You want to have at least like 7, 8 ad creatives, picture, carousel, reviews, videos, random stuff put together. You'll find out they do really good just like that. And after that, once you get to the scaling process, try different prices. If you are selling the product for $49, try raising to $54.99, $59.99. You might make more money and people don't even notice. Try a different description. I'll make another product page and I'll start sending some people to this product page. It's really hard to do that on Shopify. Well, what you have to do is you have to see, oh, I spent $1,000 on this product page and I spend $2,000 on this product page, and then you do the math in your head on the book and you see what is your return on investment or conversion rate on this page and on this page, and you do that for 3-5 days and you pick the final one. It's easier to do on ClickFunnels, a little bit harder on Shopify, but it's still doable. Another thing, you can even try ClickFunnels. Now is the perfect time to launch a ClickFunnels page and see if it actually boosts your conversion rate or it drops it. Try different upsell apps, try all the different upsells on market. I would try SMS Bump, Convergio, everything that's available. I would try that right now, because you're making money. This right now is the best time, and that's it. There's one more concept I want to talk about, psychology. You want to just back to square one. You want to think like a customer, how they are thinking, what they want to buy. And the best way to do that is whatever niche you are selling in. So what I do is, let's say if I'm selling a pet, I'll just do pet. So my water fountain is kind of focused on dehydration right here. It say dehydration can be deadly for pets. So what I'll do is I'll just search pet. My cat doesn't drink water. Doesn't drink a lot of water. Boom. And you can read this article, you can do forum, and a lot of articles will pop up and stuff like that. You want to read through that stuff. That'll give you your best psychology chances, because that's how you know to think like that customer, because every single customer is thinker. But don't get caught up overthinking. Go to your competitor websites. That's gonna give you the best chance, of your highest level of psychology. So think like a customer. Don't ever make a theory without testing. I've seen so many people saying, oh, I think this is not gonna work, I think this is that. Oh, that person said this. No, try it for yourself. Like this doesn't work. Try it yourself and then make a conclusion decision. Just don't come up with stuff in your head. Don't overwhelm yourself. This is right here, back to square one. Take inspiration from your competitor. That's gonna be your best. More than any marketer, any YouTuber, dropshipper know anything more about your product, your competitor will know, because they're selling the product. So that's where you want to land, and that's where you want to follow their ads, see what they're doing. So read some articles, incorporate words into their description for a higher conversion rate. And that's it for the video. Subscribe if you got value. Destroy the like button. I already tell you guys the comment. Buy some Gucci shoes, because that's the go-to goal. I'm just kidding, but yeah, let's just watch the video for the guy that submitted for the review. Let's watch it together. It's pretty good.
Hey, Sagar. Really respect your content, man. Thanks for putting this contest together. I wanted to make a video so it could stand out. I'll keep this brief because your time's valuable. So, about to turn 30, living at home with mom and dad, currently receiving disability income. But back in September, I decided it was time to turn my life around.
Really good video. He talks about more personal life, so I don't want to get into that. But like I said, the rules still say the same. Make sure you have a good budget for FB ads, and make sure you have a store. If you don't have a store, I'll basically decline the whole thing. You wouldn't get it into the beta program. So make sure you have a little store or something like that. That's it, you know. Hope you guys got value. Go out there, implement it. I'm super excited. I'm super stoked for you guys to actually use this information. Don't just look at it. Actually, please fucking use it, you know. And send me a DM on Instagram that you actually used it. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.